We're live.
Hi, this is John and Pat of Licata Group. We're the Licatas of the Licata Group, although we have a pretty good sized team, a small team of a bunch of ninjas. We cover a lot. Today is our LicataLive, and how you doing, Pat?
I'm doing great, John. How are you today?
Pat woke up a little earlier today, so she beat me to the office. You know, she's a little bit older than me. I try to tell people that she's actually not, but people in our office sort of refer to us as the team within the team, and she's more. We're more like Desi and Lucy, or Ozzie and Harriet. I think I'm Desi. Really, I'm more Desi.
Your mom used to call us frickin' frack.
She's definitely Lucy. She's a little crazy at times, but frickin' frack's another good one. Frick frack, I'd go with that.
All right, let's get to work here. Come on.
Yin and yang.
Let's get to work.
Hey, so I'm going to just start out with, I like this cup. I'm drinking some water, and it said, "What happens most?" And that's that's a good saying. What happens most? I think, what's most important, and you could take that a lot of different ways. I got this from JK Moving and Storage. That's a company that from time to time we might refer. They have a rep by the name of McPherson, Grant McPherson. McPherson comes. He's I guess Scottish, and he comes into our office. I guess we're back. But I said Grant McPherson. He's a good company. JK Moving. Grant's very accountable, very good, and here's to you, Grant.
All right, let's get into some business.
Okay,
first I want to talk about upcoming events. We have so many upcoming events, which is often the case in the fall, and I tried to put these in order that they will occur, so I hope I got this right. Okay, this Friday, August 27th is our last concert of the Point for the season, and that will be featuring the Island Jerry Duo. Unfortunately, we only had 3 this year because the first one
got rained out.
Yeah, and
that's always a fun thing to do at Lake of the Woods.
Absolutely. So bring your lawn chairs if you don't want to sit on the clubhouse deck and listen to the music there, or if you have a boat, some people do listen on their boats, but you can bring your chairs and just sit out on the point and enjoy the music.
You can bring some beverages too, and adult beverages. We always sort of sit to the right of the clubhouse along the sort of the grass. If you're new to the lake and looking for a place to hang out, we generally have a bunch of people hanging out with us.
We do. So please feel free to join us. So that's this Friday, August 27th. Then on September 11th, upcoming will be the Orange County Street Festival. If you've never been to the Street Festival, it's a lot of fun. There are typically a couple hundred vendors there. We will be there, and we're going to be giving away free popcorn. It's a lot of fun. There's live music. The theme of the event this year is honoring our heroes, because again, it's being held on September 11th.
And that's in downtown Orange, on the main streets and a couple of the side streets. It's really nice, and a lot of fun. Come into the area. It's just a good place to spend some time. Like I said, we're going to have a tent there, and we'll be giving things away, some giveaways and raffles and things like that. But good place to bring kids and family, and there's food, and crab cakes are great at the crab cake truck. I can vouch for that. and actually that's put on by Orange, downtown Orange, the city of Orange, and the Orange County Chamber of Commerce.
The Chamber of Commerce does sponsor a lot of really nice events.
A lot of stuff. Great group.
And the Street Festival is certainly one of them. So that's on September 11th. Then on September 17th, the Orange County Chamber is sponsoring Business After Hours at Well Hung Vineyard. Sean, you want to talk about
Pat
the
hates
after
that
hours?
name. Pat hates that name for
Stop.
obvious
Say
reasons,
that.
I guess, or reasons I don't know.
Oh my God.
But it's good food, fun place. It's a business after hours. It's again the chamber's involved in it. It's a group of business professionals to come, network, meet other like-kind people.
And their portobello fries are fabulous, by the way.
Well Hung has good portobello fries.
They
Yes,
do. Then on September 26th, in Lake of the Woods is the Art of Wine, and that is a fundraiser for Lowlink. If you're not familiar with Lowlink, Lowlink is a 501c3 that is dedicated to helping Lake of the Woods residents and with either special needs or adults, seniors that need assistance with perhaps it's getting to the doctor or referrals for a tree needing to be cut down. All kinds of different things.
Good involved citizens helping other good involved citizens in need.
That's exactly right. So this is their big fundraiser, and again, it is on September 26th. So tickets
Also
are
great
on
crab
sale
cake.
now.
Also great crab cakes at the food stand.
That the last Art of Wine Festival, John and I went separately, and
We're a sponsor. Licata Group is one of the sponsors.
And unbeknownst to me, well, I go home with crab cakes for us, thinking I was surprising John, and he calls me and says, "Hey, I got."
Okay, we're back again. Having
Okay.
some connectivity issues.
We sure are. So, anyway, he surprised me with crab cakes. I surprised him with crab cakes. One of us, and I can't remember which one, bought uncooked cakes, and the other one bought cooked, so we were able to enjoy it for a couple days, and truly we will be doing that again.
And it's again a fun community
It's a
event.
wonderful event.
And it raises money for a good cause.
Absolutely. So that's September 26th. Tickets are on sale now. They're $20 per person. Then on October 6th, finally, we are, Lake of the Woods is
October
hosting-
6th or October 3rd?
Oh God, October 3rd. Sorry.
See, Lucy and Desi. Desi's right and tight. Lucy's
Oh
all
my
over
God.
the place.
So Sunday, October 3rd. October 6th is my brother's birthday. I think that's why October 6th came out
Don't
of my
confuse
mouth.
her. Don't confuse her.
Anyway, Lake of the Woods is hosting an open house, so any realtor or for sale by owner who is interested in having their home participate can do so, and the community is open to the public, so which is atypical. Normally you need an agent if you're looking for a home in Lake of the Woods and you don't already live there to come in through the front gate. But on October 3rd, the community will be completely open for visitors to come check out the amenities, the community, see what their money can buy without the pressure of feeling like they're taking a realtor's time when they're just starting their search. So it's a wonderful way for people to learn about our Lake of the Woods community.
And if you're concerned about if you're concerned about open houses, you could just come to the lake and get into the lake and the community and drive around and see all the community has to offer. Is when we have listings, we host open houses. All of our team is vaccinated. Everyone is vaccinated, and we sort of mirror our clients because some clients, especially now, or even more so now, we're seeing it. They want to wear masks. They're wearing masks. We wear masks. So we'll mirror you. We'll make sure you feel comfortable, but understand that we're all vaccinated. When we host an open house, we bring extra masks. We bring things, cleaning solutions and whatnot, hand sanitizer to make sure you're comfortable, and that'll be the case at the community open house and any other open house we have.
Absolutely true. And last on my list for today of upcoming events is not until November, but it's November 12th. Again, the Orange County Chamber will be hosting its annual banquet.
That's always very well attended. You know, here in Orange County, it's a chamber function, and a lot of business leaders are recognized, and we'll have some of our local and state politicians there. Again, it's a good event to network, be seen, build and grow your relationships. As you can probably tell, Licata Group is very involved in the community. We're very involved with the chamber as well.
Speaking of our community, I do want to give a shout out to Fire and Rescue. Lake of the Woods Fire and Rescue is celebrating its 50th year. I think yesterday was its 50th anniversary. So 50 years of providing great service to our area. Not only Lake of the Woods, but Orange County.
That was around 50 years ago. Not here in Lake of the Woods, though. You were too, weren't you?
Would you stop? You don't have to talk about how old I am. Anyway, all right, so that's it for events today, I would say. And now I would like to talk about real estate. And this is going to be Lake of the Woods specific. So, just to the stats, as of today, there are 30...
Wait, hold it. I want to interject, though. Lake of the Woods...
He always interjects, by the way.
In Orange County it mirrors what's going on across the entire region, including Northern Virginia and the surrounding DC counties. So
I would say our region.
Our region.
Our region. So if you would like any specific stats for any other place other than
Loudoun
Lake of the
County,
Woods,
a community, Fairfax County, a community, anywhere, just send us a note and we can get you the data for your community, your zip code, wherever.
That's right. So 33 coming soon are active listings as of today in Lake of the Woods, 51 under contract, and so far this year, 230 homes have closed.
So what does that mean in comparison? So last year at this time, well, just 6 weeks ago at this time, there were 13 or 14 active listings in Lake of the Woods. A year ago, there were about 60. So it's improved, but it's certainly not bountiful. It's not large. So inventory is still the talk of the real estate language. It's driving the market. Inventory very low. So although it's improved, if you're a buyer, that's a good thing. There's more to look at. Mm-hmm. But make no mistake about it, it is a seller's advantage. Low inventory, supply and demand.
But you know what? It's still a buyer's advantage because interest rates are so
Interest
low.
rates continue. We keep hearing
Under
interest rates are
3%.
going to go up.
They have.
Not yet.
So as a buyer, you have interest rate from 2 to 4% makes a big difference in your payment, and it really pretty much makes up for a substantial amount of the gain that sellers have seen in the appreciation. So you might be buying at a higher price, but your interest rate is allowing your payment to remain low.
Very low. And hey, speaking of that, some people that we've talked to, and you see on some of the talking heads, about a bubble, a crash. Not happening. They think about 2007, 8, 9, and 10. 2007, 8, 9, and 10, where things crashed a bit.
More than a bit.
That was high inventory and high prices. Prices going up, inventory high, less buyers, more inventory, high price. Today's low inventory, high price. Prices
more
are going
of a
up.
supply and demand situation.
Supply and demand.
We have some great slides If you would like them, please just let us know. You can either email us info@licatagroup.com or stop by our office between CVS and AT&T across from the front gate, or give us a call and we can forward that information to you from really major economists who can explain
real estate economists.
the difference between what is happening in today's market as opposed to that in 2007 through 9.
Pat, let me interject here. So this will give you an example. So this week
I told you always interject.
We subscribe to a number of sources and
that's because we're students of the market.
We're students of the market.
That's right.
We try to be informed, don't we?
Yes.
So what they said was, you've heard the word forbearance. So forbearance, we're going to drive foreclosure. So what a forbearance is people could apply not to pay their mortgage during a period of time because they were adversely affected by the pandemic. And back 12, 16 months ago, they were the experts, Fannie, Freddie Mae, the people who lend the money were saying, hey, they're going to be, of the forbearances, 30% of the forbearances are going to go into a foreclosure situation. So they were predicting that 30% of forbearances would result in foreclosures. Today, they're now saying 3% will result in, of the forbearances will result in foreclosures. How could they make a mistake? How could it be 30 to 3? Well, what's happened is during the pandemic, I'm sure you know this, prices went up. So people who are going to foreclose, are going to let it go to foreclosure, are because they're underwater, because they don't have value.
Right.
Well, give you an example. In Orange County, in the last year, a year ago, the average sale price in Orange County was $273,000. Today, it's $330,000. That's $57,000 of increase of value, of increase in wealth. If you were that 273 and in forbearance, your home value grew $57,000, 20 plus percent. You're not going to let it go to foreclosure. You may sell your home, but you're going to sell it and
you'll still make some money.
Still make some money. So that's the big part. Mm-hmm. So to put it in further context, in that 2007-2011 period where the proverbial poop was hitting the fan and you were having a lot of foreclosures, they're saying today they're expecting 200,000 foreclosures across the country. When I heard that, I said, wow, that's terrible. 200,000 families losing their homes. But during that period, 10, 12 years ago, it was 9.3 million homes were in foreclosure. So that sort of tells you how things have changed.
Yes.
Why this is different. And for most folks, it's a plus.
Oh, it's definitely a plus. It is. What else you got?
Yeah, I'm quiet. I'm not saying anything.
You are not quiet.
Well, just, it's a seller's market.
I'll talk a little bit more then about the July stats. So, in the median sold price in July in Lake of the Woods was $355,000. That is up 16.
What does median mean? What's the difference between median and average?
Oh my God. Median is, I think this is right. You get rid of the highest and the lowest.
There you go.
And then take the average. So the median sold price in Lake of the Woods in July, last month, was $355,000. In July of 2020, so a year ago, the median sold price was, the median sold price was $305,500. So in a year, median sold price increased from 3,055 to 355. That's a pretty darn big jump.
About $50,000.
Yep. So,
and again, that's mirroring the region. In Fairfax or in Alexandria, the average sales price is over $600,000. Same thing from the year before, increased.
Yep. So year to date, as I mentioned to you, we have 230 closed sales. In year to date, as of the end of July, last year there were 172. So you can see that there certainly are quite a few more closed sales. And the average sold to original list price ratio, meaning that homes are selling above list price, in July it was 102.2%, and year to date it's 102%. So if a home is priced properly, it is bringing a lot of attention to it, and had often been resulting in multiple offers. We've seen that cool. We knew it was coming. We started noticing it, I would say, toward the end of May, maybe.
5-6 weeks ago.
That things seem to be hanging on the market a little bit longer, not seeing as many contingencies being, I can't think of the word.
Being asked for. Being part of the contract.
Not as many contingencies, and not as many multiple offers, not as more contingencies actually. So people are now asking for home inspections where before sometimes they weren't.
So in short,
it's changing.
It's changing. It's still seller advantage.
Yes.
But it's not done with craziness. It's still a very good time to sell. Fortunately for buyers, they're either flush with cash or they have a financing advantage that sort of offsets it a bit. Mm-hmm. But today is a good day to sell. Yesterday was better than today.
That's true.
And last week was better than yesterday. So it's a good time to sell. It's a good time to sell.
So we do consider ourselves students of the market. So if you would like any information that we have gone over today, please let us know. We're more than happy to help. The Lake of the Woods open house that will be occurring on Sunday, October 3rd, not the 6th.
3rd.
Typically drives sellers to get their house on the market for that day, because again, a lot of people are coming through. It's like a open house on steroids that an individual realtor may have. And speaking of open houses, we're going to have several open this weekend. We have a listing. We have 2
one
listings.
In Loudoun County and 2 or 3 in Lake of the Woods.
Yep, 2 or 3 in Lake of the Woods.
We sell all throughout the region. We have people that work different parts of the region.
Yeah, so. Maryland, D.C., Northern Virginia, Central Virginia.
Although we live in the Grove,
right.
Locust Grove, we service a wide area.
Absolutely.
I guess that's it.
That's it.
LicataLive, Licata out, frickin' frack, Desi and Lucy, and who's the other one I said?
I don't know.
Harriet, Ozzie and Harriet.
Whatever.
For us vintage people.
We've been vaccinated.
We've been
the real kind.
Really vaccinated.
With the pox.
Yeah, really.
Pock mark on our arm. Yeah. Anyway, take care, and some of our team members will see you next week.
We'll see you.